Is it live?
We're live.
Hello.
Hi. I look like a crazy person. Like I'm
Wrapped up.
I'm wrapped up, ready to go. So
You are a crazy person.
yes.
Because you are trusting me over a barber to cut your hair.
Yes.
Just plugging the
This
computer in.
New York Nerd Show, by the way.
Yes.
AllThatPat, BitOfRits, and Gizmo's on the floor, just hoping he's not next.
Yes.
So
we are going to give AllThatPat a quarantine haircut. He has not been to the barber
since December, January or December. Yeah.
Long overdue.
I didn't want to get my hair cut.
I asked him about my mom offered to give him a haircut, and he declined. He doesn't want to go to a barber even outside. So I asked him jokingly to let me cut his hair, and somehow he trusts me more than a qualified barber.
Well, I know you're not.
But I'm happy that I'm happy you're letting me do it. I'm a little scared to do it, to be honest, but we shall see how this goes.
Well, there's a reason why I take my glasses off when I get my hair cut. It's so I can't see anything.
Okay.
Like, I have no idea.
So all I'm going to say is I have cut hair before. Once when I was a small child, I cut my own hair. Pretty sure my bangs. Did not turn out well.
That's good.
That's what my mom tells me. I have cut Gizmo's hair many times.
All the time.
Usually it's a buzz cut, which is a puppy cut for him. It's basically a buzz cut, so there's no design.
Should I get a puppy cut?
It's just all shaved off. One time I gave him a mohawk. That was for fun. He didn't seem to love it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I've only nicked him twice when I've used scissors. He was very mad at me. It was by mistake, obviously.
Wow.
And I'm not too great.
True.
Sometimes he gets a little bit of razor burn. So I'm not using a razor. I'm using scissors. So unlikely that I will give you a razor burn. But anyway, you're supposed to put like oil and stuff on it. Your hair is already dry. It's supposed to be wet.
Why? Yeah.
All right. So
I conditioned it just in case. So
I cannot believe you're trusting me to do this, but I don't want to dissuade you too much. I feel like you should cover your ears when I'm saying that. I watched a YouTube video about 5 minutes ago. I didn't even watch the whole thing yet, but I got the first steps, and then I'm going to probably watch it on mute as I'm trying to do the rest of this. This is like the barbershop here. I have what?
Wow, this is in BitOfRits, I gotta tell you,
should have a spray
my normal tip range, $2 to $5.
Oh, I don't think we should tell people that.
You play your cards.
Well, Brandon, you go to Supercuts normally.
I don't go to Supercuts.
I go. Sometimes.
No, I don't. I haven't been to Supercuts in about 15 years.
How much do you pay for your haircuts normally?
$15 to $20.
Okay, so 15% of that.
$15 to $20. I mean, if it's a $20 haircut and I've given them $5, it's actually a pretty good percentage right there.
Okay, what's the percentage of the
I wish you could tell me. I could say that. Mm-hmm. So okay, 10% would be $2. Okay, so 20% would be $4. So I give like 25 to 30%.
What did you just say? You said how much?
I said $2 to $5, depending on the
haircut. $5 yet.
Yeah,
good, but $2 is not good.
Yeah,
minimum tip I give people.
If the haircut's like $12 to $15, I give them $2. Right.
So the first thing they said to do was to go around your ear in the line, the natural line. So
hopefully I don't turn into Van Gogh after this.
Okay, let me move these.
Oh yeah.
You're making me upset. Okay. Be safe, little amiibo. Okay.
What about it? Oh, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say no. I was gonna. Where's that little stand that we put the laptop on?
I don't know what
there.
That means.
This.
Oh, why? For what? To hold the thing.
Yeah. It's a joke. I'm gonna bring not even a joke. It was
the garbage over.
All right.
This is such a great idea. Okay, you gotta face that way.
Okay, I'm gonna face that way.
No promises that this is gonna turn out well.
All right.
But
I still have 2 ears. Make sure that you note that on camera.
And luckily, your hair's short, so it will grow back faster than mine if you were to cut my hair.
Right. I'm not too worried about it.
Oh dear.
These
scissors are crap. He wanted me to use these scissors over. Look at how much hair that is. Look at how much hair.
Man.
That's like what, 3 inches of hair?
I'm like, it already feels weird, and it's just mental. But
so he wanted.
I like my hair getting long. I actually was enjoying this, but at the same time, good Lord.
It's a little shorter.
Oh Jesus!
And if I had better scissors. All right, maybe I should get the little scissors that are better. No?
Well, I guess
it's gonna take forever.
I guess here's the positive. For work, since I'm teaching remote.
That's true. Then you can't really see how bad it looks.
My headphones are on all the time.
Yeah, so it won't look as bad.
And
to people.
In public, I'm wearing a mask and I'll wear a hat.
So people can't really tell your identity because you're wearing a... These scissors are horrible.
It's like, wow, look at that guy with a bad haircut.
Oh, oh yeah, that's not what... Okay. Okay, hold on, we're getting there. I don't want to make a mess everywhere. Ugh. You have a rug.
Yeah, I know. It's all good.
This is like, how many inches is that? That's like 3 or 4 inches. Your hair is so long right now.
It's very long.
Let me get scissors.
This is as long as it's been. Like,
I'll be back.
Okay.
Those are two bad things about me.
I can't think of the last time my hair was even close to this long. I mean, it was maybe when I don't know, 2002 at most. When I was in Florida, it was pretty decently long. But like, this is, in all reality, this is just about touching my shoulders right now. So what Rita's going to successfully do tonight is cut too much off the side and leave me with a glorious Kentucky fountain, or whatever they call it, a beautiful mullet, part in the front, business in the back. So yeah, that was actually funny enough. Now that I think about it, when I had my hair long around 2001, 2002 in Florida, I went to a Walmart and I got my hair cut, and I left with a mullet. I remember that now because a friend of mine at the time, I had an MIT, a mullet in training, because it was, wow, totally forgot about that. So yeah, let's see if I end up with a mullet live here on Facebook tonight. So, what do you remember? The last time I had hair even remotely this long, and I got a cut at a Walmart, and it got turned into practically a mullet.
Have you ever cut your own hair?
No, not. I'll just say no without getting any details. No, I have not.
The longest your hair was when you had a rat tail. I seen a picture.
Oh, no, yeah. See,
but that's only the back.
Exactly. The rat tail is different. No, I mean, like, I had hair that was almost about this, shaggy,
like
but nothing like
It's
that.
gonna take forever.
Well, I can use the other ones.
No, the other ones are horrible. Face forward. All right. Continue your story.
Oh, no, I was just saying. So, I mean, I don't typically have hair this long. So, this was partly because of the pandemic. I was very nervous to go anywhere. But once I had an excuse, I kind of was like, I'd like to see how far I can get it.
Well, you said you kind of liked how it rubbed against your neck.
Oh, I love it. I can kind of shake my head and it goes but all over the place.
He showed me a picture of I was like, your hair is too long for me. And I mean, no offense again. If people, I was saying again, because we kind of talked about this a little bit, but if people have long hair, good for them, but you're not my husband. So, but, and then what happened? I was like, oh, he showed me pictures and he was like, this is what so that messy look? He's like, this is what I look like. And I'm like, that's what you think you look like. That's how you look like. This is I'm not trying, but you know that they're trying. And that's not what you look like. And it was a little too crazy. And then he showed me a picture. Do you want to share that story?
Well, I mean, there's two versions of this,
don't
right?
Judge the fact that this is a woman.
Right. Well, okay. First, I did show Ashton Kutcher back in the day. He had the messy hair down, I thought. But then, yes, there was another one that was. There's another one that was Rachel. It was Rachel Lee Cook.
Okay, go ahead.
And I don't know. Yeah, she's a woman. I'm not saying I want female hair, but it was. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking as far as that goes and say, nice weather we had today, right, BitOfRits?
All right. So you're supposed to the lady on YouTube.
The expert on this.
Too much.
Okay.
Said to follow around the natural hairline of the ear.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm attempting to do.
Okay.
And then after that.
What's funny is that if I was giving my own haircut, I'd be done by now, and it's only because I would have been
Whoa.
Okay. Snip, and I would just cut everything off in the back, and it would have looked freaking ridiculous. At least now it's kind of like the.
We should have showed from the back what you look like. Turn your head. Can I see? I guess you were looking at me. Look how turn this way. Look how long this is. This is the back of where he usually has it. It's down to the bottom of his neck. All right.
So it's kind of going with that. I don't know what to say. I'm a little clueless on that. But anyway, yeah. So we were watching the Michael Jordan, The Last Dance documentary, and I'm like,
Last Dance, The Last Dads.
Oh, that's The Last Dance.
You said Last Dads.
I don't know how to. Okay, so anyway, we were watching that, and I'm like, oh, it's getting late. I got to go to bed. And I'm like, well, I just turned. I was like, you want to cut my hair? It was one of those like I wasn't.
It's now or never.
Yeah, basically. So I guess it's now. And will I show my hair to public? It might be never.
It might be 3 more months or 4 more months.
Yeah, let it all grow back. But no, like I said, it is kind of funny though. Without question, I can actually feel where it's already been cut off.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's like, I mean, BitOfRits is going to shave her head at some point. You know, just she might not know it.
Mm-hmm. All right, I guess I'm gonna turn this side.
Okay. Slide on over.
One ear done.
All right.
Take a long time. He said he wanted to go to bed in 45 minutes, and I was like, "This, I don't know. I can't make any promises."
I know. I got to get up at 5 a.m. for teaching, so we'll see.
His hair's so long. Don't look. Look at that! It's so long. How many inches? You think that is? Here. Take a piece. Well, I'm getting a piece. Ooh.
We'll have plenty to go around. So
no, I gotta say that's probably like 4 inches. That's like more than a.
Nope, just want to get hit with the thing.
What thing?
The comb.
Oh, that's okay. He's okay. Where's your ear?
Last thing Picasso heard. I think it's my 3rd Picasso joke tonight.
Oh yeah.
It's not even the right guy though. It's Van Gogh. Van Gogh cut off his ear. I think. Hey Google, did Van Gogh cut off his ear?
On the website vangoghmuseum.nl, they say, Vincent van Gogh cut off his left ear when tempers flared with Paul Gauguin, the artist with whom he had been working for a while in Arles. Van Gogh's illness revealed itself.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google, stop. She always goes too long.
It was educational.
Yeah, okay.
That's our new Google Assistant. You changed the voice.
I did. She's Australian now. Before she was British.
I got so used to her.
Yeah, well, I fired her and got a new helper.
Just, I can't. I'm not sure. The new help isn't like growing on me yet.
Yeah. So I don't know how exciting this is for others.
I don't know. I mean, it's
how exciting. I'm getting hair all over you. So much for this bed sheet of a smock. What are they supposed to call them?
I think it's a smock. Yeah. Okay. You know what that reminds me of is like in elementary school. Did you ever have to bring in a smock to art?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we brought them when they just had them for us.
No, we had to bring ours in.
How did you buy? Where did you find it?
I didn't. I used one of my dad's dress shirts.
Oh no! Like they used to have, like the art smocks.
No, I know, but I had my dad's dress shirt, and I remember that
dress shirt. It wasn't like a crappy one.
It was like a flannel shirt.
Oh of his. Yeah, like dress shirt would be like implying that it was.
No,
nice.
no. I don't think. I just like.
Is this like what you talk to salon people about? Like, do you talk to your salon people? I don't talk to salon people.
It all depends. So like,
I don't know what to say to them.
I always start by having conversation. Like I do it with anything I go to.
Well, yeah, I'm like, hello, and then that's about it.
No, I shoot the shit with them for a couple minutes, and then if the conversation isn't going anywhere, not gonna lie, I literally close.
God, your hair's so long. You can put your hair in a ponytail, in a 3-inch ponytail. He wanted to put his hair in a man bun, and I said that was not allowed. Not allowed.
But no, what I actually typically do, if there's no conversation to be had, I just close my eyes and take a mental nap.
Oh, I close my eyes when they come, but, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to say to them. I mean, some people, I guess they go to the same hair salon person, like, for everything. Mm-hmm. I don't do that. I don't get my hair cut as much as I should.
Here goes 8 months. I just felt that.
Yes. It wasn't a ducktail anymore. It was, I don't even know what. Moose tail? What's a big tail?
A moose tail?
No. I was thinking of a big animal.
I think of
moose have tails, like deer.
They probably do.
But what's a big animal? Or long tail, not big animal. Long tail.
It's a cat. How about a badger tail?
Your cat. I don't know what badger tails are.
They're big fat. No, it's a beaver. A beaver's like a badger, isn't it?
Down. Beavers and badgers are 2 different animals.
I know, but don't
beavers
they
are in woods?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, or cut down wood is what I mean. And they have the buck teeth. Badgers are like kind of mean, and they kill ducks and things.
Well, and they also don't like mushrooms either.
I don't get it.
Badger, mushroom.
Oh, how does that mean that they don't like it? Maybe they do like it.
Maybe they do. You're right. Maybe they do.
Get away! I'm not done yet.
Well, obviously.
Look down.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
I get yelled at like this at my hair salon too. But no, it's basically yeah. But yeah, I just have conversations. One thing too is like they'll always have that whole like thing that you're looking at the mirror and they'll hold the little mini mirror behind you. How does that look?
You have no mirrors
Well,
in here in the salon. The salon is mirrorless.
Even beyond that, like I don't think that most salon artists or barbers or what you want to call it
when I have scissors against you.
Continue.
Are you on?
I don't think most of them like really consider the idea of like they can hold the mirror up behind me, but I can't see.
Oh, because you don't have your glasses on.
Yeah, and
usually I have my glasses on my shirt, and then I put my glasses on when they want to show me my hair.
Oh, I mean, I probably could.
So I did this ear.
Okay.
I didn't finish this ear, I don't think.
Okay.
You don't have to put your head down. You can put your head up. Nah. I'll just clean this up. And then I think
I have only gotten cut one time at a haircut.
Oh. Hopefully I don't make it two.
Well, you're in the danger zone right now where I think most people actually can get cut, so.
I'm holding your ear like the lady on the YouTube video said.
Professional caress.
Okay. I feel like it's supposed to be curved and it's kind of just square.
Well, it's hip to be square.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even know. All right. Whatever. Moving on from there. Is it a good or bad thing if I'm going to use my new mantra of it doesn't have to be perfect? Good enough is good enough. That's my new mantra lately. And
I don't know about
and that's what I'm going to just keep telling myself in my head.
Well, I'm just going to keep telling myself what I said at the beginning of this broadcast. I wear headphones currently for a living. Nobody sees my hair anymore.
Good. So less pressure for me. I'm the one. I'm the only one that sees your hair every day.
Well,
on a normal basis.
And BitOfRits, my goal is to go for the messy look.
Yeah.
So even if it's messy and short,
crazy,
and
that's okay.
Like I'm not, because I don't even know what's gonna happen.
So actually, wait, they said not to go. So now, okay, I did your ears, and then I'm supposed to do your back of your head, so tilt down. I kind of stopped because I got distracted by
how is it right now? Like even without the flare, like how much more do we really need to take off?
A bit.
Even in the back.
Stop moving. I didn't take anything off the yes, I'm trimming it, but I got to do some of it to make it not look like a bowl cut. You said I wasn't allowed. I was like, should I just put a bowl on your head and turn around? And apparently that was not a good idea. So, that was from the 90s. And right now that's what it looks like because I have to make it what did the lady say on the thing? Like, you got to
taper it?
Yes, taper it. See, you know the terms. Good job. I need one of those.
I'm going to have a bruise in the back of my head for how many times you keep smacking me to put my head down.
That wasn't me I could smack you. That was a nice movement.
No, that was an aggressive redirect of my head.
Stop. Bring your head up. Making me nervous.
Wow. You're not the one that's getting scissored.
Don't make me laugh. That was a smack. You can't be laughing when I'm cutting your hair. Along your neck. I'm going along your neck. This would be so much better off the razor right now. But I don't know that I would trust. I would not feel comfortable shaving another person with unless it was an electric one, because they're a little less. They're more forgiving. Although Gizmo might.
What, as opposed to what? Straight edge?
No, but electric versus the one that you use for your face.
Oh.
What are those called? Manual? I don't know. Stop laughing! Oh my god. I almost cut your neck. Alright. What do you call them? They're like the 3-blade, but it's not, manual. I don't know.
Amish razors.
Amish razors. Okay.
No, they're just they're disposable razors.
I guess, yeah. It's like a long-term disposable one, though. The handle stays forever.
I know, but the head's disposable.
Okay. So, I'm going to hope that this doesn't look horrible. Stop moving.
I know.
This is so awkward.
It's true. So, welcome everybody. If you're just joining us, I am getting a haircut.
Quarantine haircut.
10:30 at night on a Sunday because who needs to go to sleep?
My bedtime's midnight, but yours is it's past your bedtime a little bit.
Yes. But yeah, no, I've just been waiting to get a haircut for almost coming up close to a year, to be totally honest
Yeah,
with you.
he didn't want to go. I was like, I could find somebody who does it outside, wears a mask. He was not interested.
No, not
My
gonna
mom
happen.
offered, not interested. Somehow, somebody with no experience cutting hair.
Well, you
You can
know,
watch a YouTube video.
I figured, you know,
Alright, sit up.
we've been together long enough that I already know how I can blame you for things and it not turn into
So-
a massive argument. No.
Let's see. Should I try the front now? Okay. All right. Where's the thing? Here, Phil. I'm gonna try your bangs now.
I can
Going for the
barely
bangs.
I can barely
Stop
shake my
moving.
head anymore. It's sad.
It's not sad. It's a glorious day for many. For many. All right. I feel like the bangs are a little scary. How long would you like your bangs to be, in theory? Like, where do you want them to land?
Like right about here.
Oh, don't even joke.
I mean,
Like here? Right now they're over your eyes.
Right.
I did trim his eyebrows. He let me do that the other day because they were driving me crazy. They're like at your nose. So
not
that
my
was
eyebrows.
Huh?
You trimmed my bang. You said my eyebrows were on my nose. You just trimmed this.
Oh,
That was
Did I
like,
say
believe it or not, that was 2
I was
months
just
ago.
thinking to myself that they're at your eyebrows is too long. All right. I'm thinking like there. Where do your bangs usually fall? And you do a little bit of a side swipe, no?
I tried to. When the side swipe is like right now, the side swipe is way too long. It just looks
so why
weird.
not like there?
Sure.
Yeah.
I
Don't talk.
okay.
Okay. Continue.
Can't go back now.
We can't. We could just go shorter.
I know, right?
That's basically where I had said, actually. Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't he look better already? So we're giving a haircut, quarantine haircut.
Quarantine haircut. It's been almost a year.
The scariest part, I feel like, the bangs. It's a little uneven. Let's fix it.
That's okay. We'll figure it out as we go.
Stop moving your
Oh
forehead.
boy. Oh boy.
You can talk, but you're squishing up your forehead.
I can't help it. I got a sharp object pointing about an inch above my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, this is a haircut that's been a long time coming. I don't want to go get one done in public. And apparently my hair is a little too long when the back of my hair almost touches my shoulders. So
And YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. A 3-minute
teaches
video
you
on
everything.
YouTube. I mean,
It was
why
a
not?
20-minute. I didn't finish watching it.
I know you watched 3 minutes of it. You got to see the whole what they do up and around the ears.
Okay.
That was about
so
the
yeah,
extent
no,
of it.
I watched that part, and then
So if this haircut turns out good,
yes.
we'll go back to that YouTube video and give it a thumbs up.
I already gave it a thumbs up.
Oh no. Well then I'll log in and I'll give it a thumbs up
Yeah.
or thumbs down, depending.
Okay.
So we've already discussed. Question for everybody: how much of a tip do you typically give your hairdresser, barber, whatever you want to call
And
them?
have you ever cut your own hair or let somebody else that's not a, beautician or whatever cut your hair for you before?
Right. Lots of questions here.
When you were a kid, did your mom give you haircuts at home?
My mom?
Yeah. Or like an aunt? I mean, when you said your
No,
Yeah,
I don't.
like that.
There was a hair cutting place that I used to go when I was a kid in Baldwinsville.
Mhm.
No longer there, but there's a whole big thing like my aunt basically got my hair cut for me, and I guess my mom got very
What do you
upset
mean?
because my
Oh, like
first
she
haircut.
brought you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
I don't recall ever getting a haircut from somebody. I mean, it's weird.
You might
I
have
know.
been
I know
too young to
Tim's
remember.
mom used to do haircuts in the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As weird as this, yeah, I don't think I ever got one from her.
Mm.
And of course, like my mom might be like, "Oh, I cut your hair all the time." I don't.
Well,
I
I'll
don't
have to
remember.
ask her to
Yeah, I
confirm.
know. But I don't think so. I don't think I actually ever got one from anybody. I got when I lived in Florida when back in like 2000 something like that. I did get a haircut from a roommate.
Yeah. Is that a bad idea or a good idea?
My hair was very short, so I don't think it was much of a
Okay.
difference.
Do you think look at that thing? Do you think your front is like okay, or it can't be longer, but should it be short?
I think it's fine.
Good, yay! Good.
So yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I've gotten a haircut a couple of times from somebody. Actually, a friend of mine in college, Emily. I remember actually now she gave me a haircut as well. And I got a faux hawk out of the deal. But again, My
Is
hair
that
was
what you wanted?
kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, then
I went
the way
for-
you make it sound it's not meant to be, but
No, that was the whole thing. It was like my hair. See, the thing is, like, my hair's never been this
try
long.
not to move your head so
Okay.
much when you tell stories. Keep talking.
So anybody that's given me a haircut, as far as it was not a barber,
Mhm.
I've never had a haircut when it was this long.
Okay.
So again, like she gave me a haircut with like the electric razor, but again, my hair was like my normal length, and she just gave me a faux hawk out of the deal. There's actually a picture on Facebook of that. So I mean that was fine. I mean, it was like one of those things. It was funny because she didn't know what she was doing either.
Oh, okay.
But again, this is the most in-depth haircut and the most challenging personal haircut I think that anybody has ever had the
The
opportunity
lady
to do.
was like, hold the scissors upside down, which I feel like is so dangerous. I'm going to cut myself or you. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the lady on YouTube. I don't think I can handle that. That sounds like an advanced technique.
Well, again, how many views did she have?
She had a lot. A couple, like I think, well, I don't know how many views actually. I just looked at likes. It was like 20,000 likes or something. Or
Okay.
maybe it was 1,200.
Could have been 20.
It was more
Just
than 1,000.
posted a day
It was
ago.
definitely more than 1,000. It was done like a couple years ago. All right. We're going to try to, oh, wait. Oh, she said to go upside down. Oops. Like this.
Oh, boy.
I only watched it once like 10 minutes ago. Leave it alone. Right now it has a bowl cut look. I'm trying to
I'm
tapering.
I'm going into my eyes closed mode, I believe, right now. So,
all right.
let's
Continue.
see.
It's okay.
All right.
It's okay. We're okay. We got this.
We got this. Again, the glory is that everybody that's watching right now has a better view than I do because my vision is so poor that
Don't move so much. Okay, continue.
I don't know. So, apparently,
Maybe this will be a side hustle for me. I'll give haircuts.
not these days.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, messy look, messy look. Let's see.
Hello. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
How's it going? Have you given your kids a haircut? Or your husband? Or yourself? I was telling AllThatPat that the only haircuts I've given were myself when I was probably like 6 years old. Cut my bangs, I'm pretty sure.
My bangs have already been cut, so we're there.
Yeah, we got past the scariest part. And
So,
then I have given Gizmo, our dog, quite a few haircuts actually.
and she's using the strategies that she used on our dog on me.
No, actually, he might just give like what would be considered a buzz cut. No styling.
Now, BitOfRits.
I watched a YouTube video.
3 minutes.
It was a 20-minute video, but I did not watch the whole thing yet. Exactly, that's what I said.
I can say this much though.
He said the same thing. You're next for me, and I didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up for that.
I have a pair of scissors over there. We could do it at the same time.
See, she trimmed her husband's hair. No worries, no worries.
So when she gives Gizmo a haircut, he gets a treat afterwards. He gets cheese.
Yeah, so I'll give you some cheese.
I hope so. I want some mozzarella.
I'll give you the better cheese.
Oh.
You can have the goat cheese.
Oh, man.
If we had the fresh mozzarella, which I did not buy this weekend.
But do I have to sit and give Paul?
He doesn't even do that. He's such a brat.
Nowadays, he is. But, oh, man. Yeah, I could definitely tell you I could feel the difference already. But I was getting used to being able to have, like, the hair on my ears and on my neck. And as weird as it sounds, I would just, like, shake my head and feel the hair back there. But
and this is the styling smock is a bed sheet. Don't move.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got to use our, what was this, the full size
This is the
sheet?
twin size, actually.
Ooh, twin size.
From
There
when
we go.
I was in college, I think. This is pretty old.
It's an oldie but goodie. It's your times. So yeah, it's so I keep saying again as everybody's joining, I have no fear because for a job I wear my headphones
Look
all
at how
day.
long this
As
is.
a teacher from home. So no one's gonna be able to tell. But I have the utmost faith that this is going well.
And I'm using the smallest friggin' scissors ever because I didn't have my big scissors are really awful. And I won't use my sewing scissors, I'm sorry.
I'm not that good. But no, again, it feels like, again, only you could tell this, but it feels like it's going okay.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
So again, when I cut BitOfRits hair, first of all, she'll be asleep, so it won't be any resistance. I'll still put this on Twitch though, or Facebook Live and YouTube, wherever you're seeing this. But you know, I expect just to do one solid cut, just right across the back with the ponytail. But
what were you gonna do though if I don't have my hair in a ponytail? I mean, usually when I'm sleeping, I guess I have it in a bun, but
I will slowly put it in a ponytail without waking you up. But yeah, so basically, I hope everybody's doing wonderful tonight.
Yeah. Have you guys gone to the salon since quarantine? I want to.
I don't know. I mean, I know everything out there, they're doing the best they can. You know,
Oh,
for
her
safety.
husband cut her son's hair.
Well, there you go.
I was asking him if he ever got like a bowl cut by his parents. He said no. I offered to give him a bowl cut, and he said no. It's not the 90s. And then what else we have here?
Yeah.
So,
oh boy.
I know you
Oh man, I can feel my neck.
Yes, exactly. My fabric scissors are like, that's like the big thing you get upset about. Like if you, he used them for paper once, and I'm like, what are you doing? Let's see, last one.
I gotta say, this is like,
oh nice. She has like somebody come to her house and give all the haircuts. That's convenient. He has not really let too many people in the house.
No, I
by choice anyway.
Yeah.
We had to have a electrician come.
And when we had the electrician come,
he wouldn't go in the basement for 2 weeks, and he was wearing a mask when he did go in.
And I had all the basement windows open for that entire time too to air out.
Yes. And then
a little panicky. I know.
Did I say electrician or plumber? I meant electrician.
Well, it was electrician. Yeah, the plumber had to come too, is just to freaking do the drain in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Did we do that twice during this?
The pandemic, yeah. Because my hair is getting too long. Your hair is too long. It's clogging up the drains. I bought one of those like stopper things. It's like, I don't know what they're called, but it's like a plastic thing, and it's supposed to be better for
the drain. It keeps stuff from going down there.
Yeah,
easily.
But it's like I've never seen it before. It was like a special.
Right. Yeah, we had a rubberized one, which was pretty good, and then we went all the way and got the metal one.
Yeah, I got a metal one because it looks a little nicer. Because you have to take out your whole drain stop thingy. What is it called? These scissors are too tiny for this.
What do you mean? I
asked him if I should go to the store tomorrow and get bigger scissors and do this, and he was like afraid. I think that he's gonna change his mind.
No, I would have.
You would have changed your mind?
Absolutely. It's now or never. Even tonight, I was like, when you started saying it, when sure, I was like, oh, we can do it later. But obviously, there's no going back now.
Hold on. All right.
So it feels like it's good.
It's oh my god! I only did the perimeter.
Well,
stop moving so much.
Okay, I gotta stop moving. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday.
Yes, Sunday night.
Sunday night, yeah. I know we have some people from all over the country right now, so different time zones for sure. But let's see, what have we been doing lately? If you haven't caught any of our episodes, we do a, let's say nightly or every other night, we do a dinner review.
Every night? What are you talking about? We only get it 3 days a week. Do we only eat dinner 3 days a week?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
so
how
I... Blue Apron right now.
Yeah, we do Blue Apron
3
reviews.
days a week. They're not really set nights. It's whenever we feel like making them, or really whenever AllThatPat feels like making them, because he does most of the cooking.
Right.
All the cooking.
That's right. You have to be staring at our Facebook, our YouTube, and our Twitch like a hawk.
Yeah.
Because you never know when bling.
Well, if you subscribe or whatever, then you get like alerts when we're on and you're on at the same time. Like magic. It's like Kismet.
Yes.
And then
we're gonna give away free Blue Apron meals though too, like as we're going with our subscriptions.
I was supposed to do that tonight.
Well, I said she's cutting my hair.
Yeah.
What would you guys rather have? Free dinner or seeing me get a haircut?
Stop moving your head.
I can't help it. I'm so energized.
See? Long hair is sucking your powers away. Your energy.
It's like reverse Samson. I lose my hair and somehow I get more energy. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we're doing that. We do a wrestling show every Tuesday around 8 o'clock. We do that.
Right now you're playing. What's the game called again?
Right now I'm playing WWE 2K Battlegrounds on the Xbox One. It's pretty good. It's like an arcadey style wrestling game. Like just ridiculous stuff like that. If you do like a choke slam, you don't just choke slam. You jump in the air, spin around 3 times, and then choke slam.
Animated.
Yeah, the ring will break. But we do all sorts of different kind of things on here. We also do a segment called Call of the Wild, where we just we share something we purchased out in the wild, like not in the woods, but at a store.
Sometimes in the woods.
Yes, we found that Xbox behind a dumpster. No,
that's in the woods.
That's right next to the woods.
We made a trade with a
bear.
With a bear.
You're gonna
say
bear.
Basket.
Yes, he wanted a picnic basket, and he gave us a Super Nintendo. Yogi was a good guy. But yeah, no, so we do that. We do blind bag bonanza, where we take those like little blind bags of like action figures or things like that and figure out what's in them. We do a retro card collecting segment where we open up old wax packs cards from the 80s and 90s.
It's not always wax packs, but
well, you know what I mean. But the retro cards, like some of the ones that we did where I actually opened up a pack of Donkey Kong cards from '83, and I ate the gum. And I'm still here. Yeah, there's Donkey Kong or video game ones, whatever it was.
Video game one.
So either way,
we haven't posted that. We definitely got to post that.
That was probably riskier than having your spouse give you a haircut on a Sunday night.
I would agree with that. Actually,
yeah.
I would definitely agree with that. I'm less risky than potential some kind of weird. I mean, I guess like
just sugar water,
sugar.
But yeah, like fructose syrup or whatever.
Yeah. So I was thinking though, what we should do for some of the old like recordings that I have yet to edit or whatever, we should do like it's called like call it retro replay or something like that, and just play.
Well, like an old
and
clip.
Then commentate on the videos.
Right, like a Mystery
Something
Science
like
Theater type of thing.
Maybe, yeah. That way we could actually show them without me, having to commit to editing them because can't seem to. There's just not enough time in the day.
Well, again,
but there's time to haircut.
There is. Ever since we started this Twitch channel and Facebook Live and YouTube, we've been able to do a lot of things like just like document things for what's going on now. It's actually been pretty fun. And everybody out there, like I can't see quite who's on there. I know BitOfRits can. I have no glasses right now, but I see plenty of comments flowing through, and I genuinely want to say thank you so very much. Really, it's just really exciting to see, that we're able to socialize a little bit more.
Yes.
New way.
Errol's saying she'll have to like our page. Definitely, please like our page.
Awesome. Yeah, except and anything you guys want us to do, like, as far as like, because we want to like make this as interactive as possible, because we have friends, like I said, like Cheryl, very far away now. But we're good friends for a long time. A lot of us are out there, and it's just nice to be able to reconnect even in a virtual sense. Again,
this can maybe be the first of the series. So
she's getting a haircut next.
No,
that's what she means.
But I don't mean about haircuts, but we were having a conversation about like if people are very concerned about COVID and how to like what's the word, like
still socialize and get together.
Yeah, well, like how to like deal with it or whatever. Like you were saying that like I'm kind of helping you deal with some things because I'm not like crazy going out all over the place, but I'm less conservative than you are. And sometimes when like people are like freaked out about things, like you didn't leave the house for a long time, and you still won't go to supermarkets, but you'll go to some other kinds of stores. And I think that you're much better than you were at like the start of COVID, but you still have a long way to go. And just talking through some of that. And I like, sometimes when people get like freaked out by something, right, you just get like frozen and stuck. And so like talking about some like the techniques that helped you to see if like, we have a lot of friends actually, or quite a few friends that I know of that are kind of in the same boat as you. And like, maybe some of the things that you learned along the way that are helping you might help somebody else.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So
it's
if they don't have a spouse to cut their own hair, maybe they should get some mirrors and cut their own hair.
Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about for sure. But yeah, I mean, you're right. Like just like through any kind of like challenges like this, because obviously we go through a lot of challenges, like even beyond like a pandemic, and it could be kind of like hard to kind of get through it into the next stage. Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, there's a lot of strategies, and then we've been able to share them, and yeah, obviously not getting too heavy on a nightly Sunday haircut, but it is true. To be able to kind of just to be able to do these has been one way to kind of like be able to
Twitch. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it too, and like it's like it's really cool when people join and say hello and visit. But part of it, I think, is just for like almost like a distressor for us to just have some fun and, you know, like we've been talking about doing it for a while. I feel like when we record and then that was just my nail.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Not my scissors, my nail.
It's sharp and pointy.
When we record and then I have to edit, I get like too
like overwhelmed.
Not like I think one is overwhelmed because we have like so much footage to go over, but like I like overthink things and whatever, and for us to just do it live, I think is
right. There's no net.
Yeah,
you just basically just go out there. Yeah, and I like that. And BitOfRits, what is your new mantra?
There we go.
Well,
right.
then.
I don't know if you're still there, but
the power on the laptop ran out.
Yes.
Now, I'm sure many of you expected that as soon as this came back on, I was going to have a glorious finished haircut. It's getting there, though. Yeah. It's getting there.
It is getting there, actually. I'm feeling not as horrible as when I started.
Again, I can only feel it, and it feels fine, but at the same time, it's all about seeing it. But again, I'm thankful, BitOfRits, that you're doing this, because, again, it has been a long time coming, and I just kind of keep thinking, like, you know, I don't know. I like that my hair is getting longer, but I knew that it really didn't make sense to keep growing it, and it was just me avoiding
the inevitable.
The inevitable. And like I was just hoping that someday I could go get a real haircut as far as out in public, but it's just not happening anytime soon. This is much more comforting.
Yeah.
Oh, comforting is the right word, but
a different kind of stress.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I'm just excited because again, it's been nice, and I don't know. I'm running out of things to say as far as that goes.
Yeah.
So, trying to think. Like tonight, we started watching. I said this a little while ago. We started watching the Last Dance, a Michael Jordan documentary series. Well, it's not Michael Jordan, it's the Chicago Bulls in general.
Yeah, we thought it was Michael Jordan actually, but then you saw that it was like each one of them, or at least I thought it was just Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's basically the whole Bulls team from '97-'98. It was their last big season when that dynasty basically would go on to, spoiler, basically finish it up and win it all. But yeah, no, there's episodes that focus just on Scottie Pippen, and there's episodes that have shown that already focus on just Dennis Rodman. So I'm curious the Dennis Rodman one. I was saying this to BitOfRits earlier. He infamously was doing WCW professional wrestling at the same time, and he actually missed a couple games in the finals, actually.
Oh, yeah? Wow, the finals?
Yeah, he was just like, I want to wrestle. So he actually appeared on
It didn't go very far for him,
though. He wrestled for the better part of 2-3 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's longer than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, he was a big attraction wrestler back in the late 90s for WCW. He was in the NWO. But again, he was one of those guys that, like, he couldn't have done it for very long just because, his attraction level, fizzled out after some point. So he wasn't exactly talented in the ring. He was just a controversial pop culture figure.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, it was really well made, and I love the fact that they had all this footage.
Like background, but they said they did it on purpose when they heard it was like the last year.
Well, the
They
stuff
just
yeah, sorry.
decided to do a documentary.
Right, and then because it was a professional basketball team, and Jordan was such a big figure back when he first started, and all the way through his career, they just had footage for everything, whether it be like scouting footage from when he was in college, practice footage from just to help them review their game.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so everything was documented just for that to help improve the game of the team. So, you still have that much access to stuff, which is very cool, and I think that helps paint the picture even better and gives a truly nostalgic feel. I don't like the Chicago Bulls, but I only don't like them because I was a huge New York Knicks fan in the 90s. And the Chicago Bulls were, for the most part, the gatekeeper to the championship for all the years. Basically, they never got to the finals because of the Bulls, except for the 2 years. There's 2 years that they did, and they ended up losing to the Houston Rockets. So, but anyway.
So it doesn't sound like it's the Bulls' fault.
Most of the time it was. But then again, it was the Pacers, too. It was the bottom line, the Knicks sucked. No, I like the Knicks a lot, but not anymore. But anyway.
Right, who do you like now for basketball?
Oh, I don't like anybody in basketball anymore. I mean, it's not that I don't. I just don't have the time.
Follow it.
Yeah, I don't have the time to follow it or anything. Just don't. I mean, I like the sport.
Boring you.
I know. But no, more than anything, obviously, we watch college basketball a lot. Huge Syracuse Orange fan.
Mm-hmm.
BitOfRits, I do have to say one thing.
What?
Wooden kitchen chairs.
Yes,
not enjoyable for the haircut.
Under your butt.
No, it's all good. It's all
Sure?
good. Yeah. I said it keep.
I'd say you're like halfway done.
That's it?
More than halfway.
I was gonna say I felt like I'm further along than that.
But no promises.
So, yeah, I'm definitely. The fun part too is after you get your haircut, then you take a shower.
You get a lollipop.
Really?
When you're a kid.
Yeah, for a haircut.
You don't remember that when you were a little kid? You always get a lollipop. Like you went to the doctors, you get a lollipop.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is the doctors.
They had one at the
haircut
place.
I mean, for me, when I got a haircut, I got
Did
Burger
you ever
King.
go? I mean, I don't really remember, but for my brother, I remember because he's like when I was a kid, I don't really remember my haircut to be honest, but. My brother, they used to have the ones like where the plane seats and you sit and it was a little plane and you sat in it.
No.
Yeah. At the mall they would have those kinds of animals or cars or.
I got my haircut in the mall once,
Oh, yeah.
and I never realized, at least at the Carousel Mall back where I'm from, mall haircuts were stupid expensive.
Oh yeah.
But again,
anything at the mall is like overpriced kind of.
Except for the Chinese food. No, yeah, because I mean, like, obviously, too, like, we've talked about this many times as well. It's like, unless you're in a relationship, and whereas it sounds, you might not realize the I don't know, the difference in price, basically. Like, a woman's haircut. Yeah. Because, like, a typical, for the haircuts I've always paid, it was like $5 to $20 at most. I mean, I used to get a haircut for $5 at this one barber way back in the day. But even now, like I said, I pay $15 to $20 at the most. And
now it's free.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, you're not going to send me a bill?
Don't move your head.
Okay.
I call myself, not you.
Oh, my God.
Well, I didn't call myself. I almost.
You don't want to match. I cut my finger today cooking earlier, so I don't want you to get a haircut clipper accident.
This is where they said to cut upside down. I don't even understand how you do that. I don't understand.
We can go full Spider-Man.
Actually, wait. It was next to your ear. I already did your ear, so never mind.
Okay. So yeah, no, basically, but I know, like, how much did you say you paid?
Usually pay like $40 to $50, but my hair is much longer and then they style it and stuff. I don't get it done very often though. I don't get it as much as I should. Like I don't get trims, I just get cuts. Right. Which you're supposed to I have a lot of split ends.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when was the last time you got a haircut?
A long time ago. Probably over a year and a half at this point.
Might have been when we went to Vegas.
No, I didn't get my hair cut at Vegas.
I know you dyed your hair.
Afterwards, because I dyed it pink and then I cut it after. You're right.
And that
was like a trim, I feel like. That wasn't that wasn't like a big haircut.
Right. And we at that moment we saw, our she might be still on here, but our friend Cheryl and Nick, they met us there and that was God, it was like 5 years ago, something like
I'm
that.
sure I probably got my haircut after that. I would say probably 2 to 3 years ago was the last time I got my haircut.
You have because it's just funny because I get my haircut at least, I don't know, I probably get my haircut like between 3 and 5 times a year.
Really? I never realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut it.
You think I get it cut less or more?
Less than that.
Oh.
I usually get my hair cut like every 2 years, and then I just donate it. Like I get it cut a lot of inches off, and then I just donate it. Is usually what I do.
So I know a lot of guys that get their haircut done, haircut monthly. If not even more than that, just to keep it like clean, basically. No, I've never needed to do that. I typically, like I said, it's every couple months, but so I mean, yeah. See, I got my last haircut done. I believe it was December or January, because then obviously everything officially went to crap like middle of March. So, but obviously, I don't know. We hope everybody's doing well with that, obviously too, because I mean, I'm not paying attention to the news. I try to.
He's not allowed to watch the news anymore because after week 2, I was like, no more news. He was freaking out way too much.
Right.
It's not like anything you could do would make a difference other than the fact that you were quarantining in the house.
Right.
Not leaving. And then you did start watching it again a little bit, 2 different times during the pandemic. And after like a day, I was like, no more news. Turn it off.
I've been watching the news a lot over this past week, but mostly because of the presidential election and everything. So
even like usually we watch like comedy kind of shows like Stephen Colbert and
right, Tonight Show and Late Show.
You weren't allowed to watch those either because you were just getting okay. Maybe you should warn me before you start itching your nose.
Sorry, it's the hair falling on my face.
I understand,
but. No, I know. Yeah, it's kind of difficult, but I mean, it's just kind of like that. I like to be educated on things, but there's certain things that just like ignorance is bliss, I guess. To some degree too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Well, it's coming along. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Want to call it a night and then come back to it tomorrow?
No, I'm just gonna finish it.
All right.
But I mean, I feel like this side is good. This side is not as good, but I didn't really trim this side yet. And then I don't know. I guess these scissors are bigger.
I guess what
Huh?
I don't know. Like talk us through it. Like what are you experiencing right now as far as are there any areas, anything you think is difficult while doing this process?
Well. Somebody keeps talking and they move their head around a lot when they talk. It's not me. But no, I mean, I don't know. It's like they kind of said you do the perimeter and then you do the front and then you like pull the hair from the front to the side and then you make it line up, like the center line up to it, which I basically did. Then you like hold the hair in your fingers and you just make it like again kind of go line up with the bottom part, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
It kind of does, but even when she was showing that on the video and she said that, I had to kind of look at it like I'm not quite sure. But
it's like basically if this part is the shortest you want it and this part is the shortest, then you put the hair between them and you match it so that it looks like it's like a flow and not like a abrupt.
Right, like a jagged edge almost.
Yeah.
It's interesting, because I know I'm kind of like making it difficult because I do talk and I'm very animated when I speak. Right now, I'm trying to be very reserved. But I wonder if that's a challenge. Excuse me. I wonder if that's a challenge for like hairdressers in general. I mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast that I come in and I basically, when I see a barber, I go to get my hair done. I usually talk and just like shoot the breeze for a bit. And then if the conversation continues, I just keep talking. But if it doesn't, I kind of go into mental sleep. And I wonder if like some barbers just kind of like automatically just like cut the conversation so they can focus.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking actually, the last time I got my haircut, I'm way off on tangent right here, but I used to go to a barber on where we're at. I don't know if we've said where we're at to the world, but
Technically, yeah.
we're at Staten Island, New York. It was on the other side of Staten Island, New York, and it's when I could drive over there and what have you. But then I wasn't able to drive for a while because I have a medical condition, and so I took the bus. And right down the street from us, probably about like, I don't know, 9 blocks, there's a barbershop that's run by a bunch of it's Hispanic barbershop. So I go in there. I mean, the price is good. The people are very nice, but I don't know how to put it. There's
Word it carefully because I don't know what you're trying to say.
no. It's just like I don't. It's a very nice place, and like I bring it up because like the conversations, right? So like I have a conversation, but like my Spanish, for example, is very limited. So I'm not able to currently have a strong conversation. I bring that up just because of the level of conversation that sometimes I might have, and if it's distracting, like giving a haircut. So, but yeah, I don't know. Let's think about different places I've gone to get my haircut lately.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't really understand what you're trying to say there, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm going on a tangent. Like I said, it's late, and
Lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep for sure. Hence my yawning 7 times in the last. Here you go. Hey. That found very weird. That you could basically make you or somebody else yawn by just saying the word. It's like a Pavlovian response.
I don't know about this, but okay. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Don't touch.
Don't touch.
Have you ever gotten a buzz cut completely?
Yes. Yes, I have. That was actually that was another roommate mistake haircut when I was working at Disney. And this guy Ben, and needless to say, he had offered to give me a haircut. So when I got home from work, I was like, "You ready? Sure." So he ended up giving me what would be a buzz cut because it went really too short, and he basically got rid of my sideburns. They went up a little bit up here. Then I found
infamous sideburns.
Yes, and I found out after the fact that he was pretty messed up at that point. So that was fun. Good old Ben. Yeah, no, not exactly. So, okay.
I'm almost done. I feel like the front is fine. The side is okay, I guess.
What is the one thing about the side that is causing you pause?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure that it's like tapered, but I guess it is.
So I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I feel like if you went to a real barber, they would have been done in like 5 seconds. You know. Yeah,
and you bring that up. It's actually a pretty interesting thing too, because sometimes I feel like I get the same haircut, and yeah, it's very quick. But sometimes I feel I'm there for a long time because like they're very specific.
They just want you to give a better tip.
Well, let me ask you: would you give a better tip if you're in and out, or if they took their time on it?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't care how long it takes, as long as it looks okay.
Right.
But I've gotten bad haircuts. I still give a tip. I mean, not that it's bad. Like it just the styling is bad or whatever. Like
Right. I know. Like I remember when we were. I don't think we were dating that long. I remember you got your haircut pretty short at one point. You know, but
well, like I said, I usually grow it out, and then when it's long enough to donate, I get it cut pretty short usually.
Right.
Because you need like at least 8 inches or something.
Right.
Or 6 inches. I don't know.
I was almost there.
I just cut it that length that it needs to be. So yeah. I definitely need a haircut right now. I'm so sick of how long my hair is, and it's definitely long enough to get to donate. I don't know though. I have to see if they're taking. I would think that they are, but I don't know.
Right, exactly. You never know. A lot of things you don't think they're doing, they are, and vice versa. So
yeah. Well, I'm sure that somewhere is. Maybe just not the place I normally donate it, which is Lots of Love.
Right. I mean, I bet you they still are, because I mean, it's not like
I feel like
they have to clean it
maybe
anyway.
2 weeks ago, like, or maybe you know how everything was closed down for a couple of weeks or whatever is what I meant to say. You know what I mean?
Like,
when everything was shut down.
oh, like back,
and now
yeah.
everything's opened up. So I think right now
Right.
it's probably maybe it was different when it started. Everything started, but they're also in Florida, so Florida doesn't care.
That's what it seems like, yeah. But yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I don't know. It's weird because, like, I guess, like we were saying a couple minutes ago, I don't pay attention to much anymore. But I've heard that there's, an uptick again. But the weather's been really nice around here, and it doesn't feel like the world's ending anymore. Like, back in March, it really did. Nobody was outside at all. Streets were empty, but it seems like there's similar levels now, from what I'm understanding, and it doesn't seem to be quite as bad. So maybe we got it more under control because of the masks. God, I'm just, I'm going on these ridiculous tangents. So,
what do you want to talk about?
I know. I don't know what I want to talk about. This is why I tell you guys when I get my haircut, I go into like a little.
Yeah, I don't talk to my hairdresser at all. I'm like, hello, nice to meet you, because I don't usually know them ever, because I go to a different place every time. And I'm like, I show them a picture of what I want. That's about it. Sometimes they make small talk, but I'm like, this person doesn't know me. They don't really care.
Well, and I think it's us too, because you don't get your haircut as often.
Right.
I mean, I get my haircut every other month at the same place.
Right.
I feel like I get to know them.
You're best buds with them.
Right. Like this. I can't cross these fingers, so just pretend they're crossed.
This doesn't look like smooth to me.
Well, let me see.
No, you can't see yet. I'm not done.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's got to look okay.
You know that it looks okay right now?
It's not. I don't like it.
Now, don't go overboard. That's the thing,
No,
is keep overcorrecting it. Then all of a sudden...
this is like too long over here. Let me see. Okay, wait.
Okay.
Turn head. Wait. This still looks boxy. I want it to be curved. This is like a topi. What is it? Topiary? Is that what it's called?
What, when you're sculpting bushes?
Yes.
Like Edward Scissorhands over here?
Yes. I don't. Whatever. That's fine.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
So, I don't know. Ask something. Not necessarily of me, but of the world.
Let's see. What are your plans for tomorrow? Are you guys doing anything like, celebrating? Because this week,
For Veterans Day?
Yeah, I don't know. But no, like, is anybody like doing anything fun tomorrow? Like having any fun dinner plans, meeting up with friends, going to work?
I'm going to work. It's not fun. I'm not celebrating.
No, you're not celebrating going to work tomorrow?
No.
I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. We're starting our new units.
Good.
Because as a teacher, we're starting our brand new reading and writing units.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always a nice fresh start. We're doing nonfiction. I'm sure everybody out there is excited to hear that. So, what's one of your favorite nonfiction books, BitOfRits? One of your favorite true books? Yeah.
Oh dear. Nonfiction?
Yeah. Did you ever even when you were a kid, did you like reading about a certain topic that was real?
Oh, I guess like the animal books or whatever. I would say. I didn't really. I don't know. I didn't read a lot of nonfiction. I didn't like nonfiction. Like, I feel like a lot of reading is like kind of like a TV show. It's entertainment and escape.
Mm-hmm.
I used to read a lot of mysteries, but then I would get scared and I couldn't fall asleep, so I'd stay up all night reading to see what happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I liked, I guess, fantasy kind of, or like, is that fairy tales would be kind of fantasy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I really liked Ella Enchanted when I was younger, which is a spin on Cinderella.
Right.
And then, when I was really young, I liked the Wayside. What is it?
Oh, yeah, Wayside Stories or something like that.
Yeah. And then My Teacher's an Alien. You told me that he was from Syracuse. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Baldwinsville officially, but yeah, Bruce Colville, the author, did Monsters Ring. I think the Royal Knights or the Dragon Knights Circle or something like that.
I used to read Babysitter's Club, which they're doing a reboot of.
Yeah. Well, those are very dated. Like when you actually read those, like they have like, you know, they don't have cell phones or pagers or anything like that. So now they're going to have things that are more like current for today. Because we were going through this like list last year as far as like it was how to pick a reading library for your students, and they put all these books on there, like, you know, like Babysitter's Club, like Judy Blume, Judy Moody.
I used to like Judy Blume a lot.
Judy B. Jones.
I liked her.
Basically, like all the teachers were like, "Oh yeah, those are so good. We got a bunch of those." And basically, after they did this whole thing, it was like setting us up with our thinking. And then they pulled this big graph, and it was like they put the year that those books came out.
Mm-hmm.
And out of like the top 20 book series that are in most school libraries for elementary school, it was like 1 out of 20 books was actually made after 2010.
Wow.
So like they're not relevant to the current kids anymore because they're talking about things that are before they were even born. And it's hard to even think about that and realize that because
when we're old.
Yeah, well, because when I talk to my students each year, you know, like, you know, one of the things you get what's called a rockle, it's like a roster. And it shows, you know, basically the kid's address, their phone number, but it shows when they were born. And, you know, all my students I have now, they were born after we had already finished college up at, you know, where we're from.
Crazy.
And yeah, so like they don't have a reference point for a lot of things, like even like things like 9/11. They don't really have a reference point because that came like 20 years ago at this point. So it's important, like, you know, as a teacher, especially of young kids, that you have to figure out stories that they can relate to. Things like animals are always going to be relevant.
So you gotta read them what's the ones where they used to turn into animals? Animorphs?
Oh my God, Animorphs, yeah.
I used to watch that show and read those.
I think I have one Animorphs book. I mean, I don't have any physical books. Well, I have some. I don't have a lot of my physical books anymore because, you know, my classroom library is still in my physical classroom. But like finding stories and books that are more relevant to the kids. And so, like, you know, as you start the nonfiction unit, I try to find things that kids actually want to learn about. So I was just curious for things that you like, because of the animals, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, what are some? I didn't like sports. I didn't like history. What other nonfiction stuff are there? I mean, I guess I'm trying to think if I've ever read. Maybe I read like an autobiography about somebody who was interesting, I suppose, but
right.
I don't really remember any of that from childhood.
Right.
I have adult books, maybe, but not childhood books.
Right. The what they do now, which is very good, is they do biographies of people that are like very relevant now, not in retrospect. So we have biographies of like singers and rappers like Cardi B and Lil Wayne.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like current athletes. Yeah, and the kids, they really get into them, and it's like I'll be honest, when we first got him, I was like, Cardi B, like seriously?
Reading, right?
No, that's exactly it. I didn't like doubt it, but it was like I was kind of caught off guard. I was like, really? But that's just it. Like, kids want to learn about people that are actually now. We don't need to read about like Abraham Lincoln necessarily if they can read about the current president, for example. Same thing with, like, you know, you don't need to teach them about like singers and actors that were long ago. Teach them about the ones that are now, because they all have a story, even if they're still currently writing it. So I definitely like that. You know, like we were able to get the
this
kids
is so
reading.
much better now. Okay,
Good.
I'm not done yet, but this is getting better.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't remember. I mean, I feel like the books I had when I was a kid of like the current people would be like those like heartthrob magazines or whatever, like JTT.
JTT.
I would read a lot of magazines when I was a kid. I had subscriptions, or my sister had some, so I would read like 17 magazine when I was probably too young to read it, and I had highlights.
Tiger Beat.
I did not have a subscription to that, but I definitely probably read a couple.
I remember
or read
highlights.
My friends.
I mean, as far as like, I was big into wrestling for sure. Probably the only thing other than wrestling that I read growing up as current events would be the Weekly World News.
Which is equivalent to like a tabloid.
Well, barely. It was like that was the one where like the stories were like completely ludicrous.
Yeah, what do you
Like-
think? What do you consider a tabloid?
Tabloids are at least like grounded in somewhat reality.
Oh no, I didn't think
Like
so.
if like Jennifer, what the heck was her name? Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt.
Uh-huh.
Like they were married or whatever, so they would talk about their relationship even if it was fake. But this was like Bat Boy attacks
Yeah, I thought that
Wisconsin
was like all
fairgoers.
tabloids.
No, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I mean maybe there's an actual genre name of realistic tabloid as opposed to like
Yeah, like People magazine is like gossip magazine versus tabloids is like
true.
what you're talking about.
That's true. Yeah, gossip I think is a big difference. But yeah, because like I can remember like going to the grocery store with my parents and you'd see like I don't know like older actors or actresses that were like on death's bed, but it'd be for like 20 years, and it's like
or long lost something or another, or they somehow lost 1,000 pounds.
oh yeah, exactly. It's like check out my diet. And it's like, people do work hard and get diet, but like they also have like a personal trainer half the time, or maybe they use like, weight loss surgery. I don't know. Remember when I asked the question, BitOfRits, about 10 minutes ago, like, what are some of your favorite kids' nonfiction books?
You didn't even say kids.
Wow, I meant
What were
kids.
some of your favorite nonfiction books?
Again, as a kid?
Oh dear, hold on.
Oh boy.
Somehow I chew more than I'm.
Oh boy.
I gotta make this even.
Okay.
Go down.
Okay.
What were some of your kids' favorite kids' books?
I mean, nonfiction, I really can't think of very many. Because I didn't really get into it.
Right.
It'd be like wrestling magazines, which even though wrestling is scripted and it's not really real, it was at least happening at the time. So
I feel like you definitely need to shave back here a little bit to clean this up.
oh, I'm sure.
But
No, that's pretty typical. They
above.
always shave back there when it's all done.
Oh. Well, that'll be extra.
Tch. Don't worry, I'll send you a payment.
So, what were your regular favorite nonfiction kids' books?
Again, when I was a kid, I didn't read much nonfiction.
I mean, fiction.
Oh, fiction? I read a ton of cartoon books. Like anything like Garfield or Far Side or Kelvin Hobbes. I was a really big comic book reader as well. Cartoon, like, just like actual straight up fiction, but chapter books. It would be basically, like, My Teacher's an Alien. I loved Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Oh, I used to love those too.
Did you like? So I'm sure you did this too. I would imagine, but like I would read it, and then when it's like pick choose your adventure, basically pick the next step. I would hold my finger on the page and I would check both the options.
Well, they gave you the options on that first page.
No, but I would read what would happen.
Oh, I feel like I would just continue, but then go back and read it a different way later.
Right.
I don't think I would. I don't know for sure, but I don't think I really. I basically was like I would commit and move forward, but then read the whole book again and go in a different way.
We had this thing back home in Syracuse, and it was called Newsline. And every week they had basically choose your own adventure, like
Phone in?
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time. I used to call in all the time.
I remember the number. It was 472-2111, and then it was extension 1180 for the choose your own adventure.
I got in a couple of times. Because sometimes it would be on TV, but it wasn't always like you. You'd watch other people play.
No. This was like an audio recording.
Oh, it was like you would there's a TV channel and you would call in and you try to get in when the new game started.
Oh, nice.
And sometimes I would get on, but sometimes I would just watch other people play because I couldn't get on.
Oh, so what? It would be broadcast like on what, like public access or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Definitely remember that.
Yeah, no, ours was like basically.
I'd like yell at it, be like, "No, number 2," and they'd like choose whatever option they chose. I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, no, ours was like basically, yeah, you'd hear the guy that did it and he'd be like, today, I'd keep calling back because it was supposed to reset every Tuesday. And I would call and it wouldn't start. I'm like, damn it. I'd call a couple minutes later. And then by the time it finally, like, you could tell the intro was different, I get so excited.
Yeah.
And I'd sit in my kitchen, my parents' kitchen, with the corded phone.
Was it normal price or do you think it was extra?
It was free.
It was, well, not free.
It was free.
You had to pay for like local calls, right? You could pay each normal local calls. Like when we had landlines, it was extra only if you went out of the, or you're saying because it was a 1-800 number or something.
No, it's 472-2111.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Like
it's just a normal phone call.
Right. So local call didn't pay extra. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember if mine. Like I wonder if mine. I don't think it would because my parents probably would have been very mad.
Oh, my parents would have thrown me through the window.
Right. Because I used to do it a lot.
Yeah, no, I was on it all the time. There was that, and then also that same thing. There was a wrestling hotline. I think it was like 1035 was the extension. That was on Wednesdays. So the wrestling hotline was on Wednesdays. But again, it was free. And the Syracuse newspapers, there would be like I gotta find a Syracuse newspaper now from from a long time ago because they'd have like the listing of all the different options. There's a homework hotline on there. There's horoscopes. I'm sure there's like different sports things on there. I just love to see the options of things that like I had no interest in, as well. But man, I miss Newsline. Again, random tangents. We could. Right now we're doing a choose your own adventure right now. So everybody watching, put the number 1 if you want her just to go and shave my head.
Oh, no. I don't think you'd.
I probably got a lot of 1s, and I'm just gonna say, I didn't see those. But yeah,
I think I'm gonna say I'm basically done.
Nice.
So you like this length in the front, right?
Well, can you hand me my glasses?
Yeah. Where are your glasses?
They should be like right behind the computer.
I see it. There you go.
Oh boy, here we go.
What did it say? There's Atari games on your left from the store. Most of them are actually not from the store.
Yeah, these are all part of our personal collection.
Yeah. We do still have actually a box of Atari games somewhere to sell.
Oh, we got a lot of Atari games to sell.
We didn't keep too many, I don't think. Well, we like as in our collection. We don't have too many in our collection. Is what I'm trying to say.
Ritz, I think it looks pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
You gotta collect. Your shirt is covered in hair.
Yeah.
I have towels all over the floor.
We might want to
because it's a carpet.
We'll end the broadcast.
So what do you guys? Oh no, wait. Yeah, see, Great Clips gives you dum-dums, I think the lollipops.
Okay. Yep.
So I was saying that AllThatPat should get a lollipop for finishing his haircut. I think it looks pretty good.
I do too.
Not too shabby for somebody who's never cut human hair before, other than my bangs when I was 5. Thank you, YouTube. I'm gonna tag the.
This would be video. A $5 tip, BitOfRits. I gotta be honest. Yeah, it came out well.
What do I get to buy? I'm gonna have to think about that, and I'll let you guys know what I bought my $5 tip.
$5. Well, again, thank you so very much.
It looks great.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be perfect because everybody he sees is through the monitor.
Oh.
And it's kind of like blurry.
Right.
So
they're just gonna see this anyway. So
my new catchphrase: it doesn't have to be perfect. Good enough is good enough. And he didn't love that I said that at the start of this.
More of a joke, but yes.
No, I was seriously saying that to myself.
No. I mean, saying I didn't have a problem to begin with it. So.
Well, yeah, because you'd rather me do it than like a hairstylist or whatever. So what do you guys think? Turn the other side. Show the back. The back I feel like was the hardest. It looked like a bowl cut at first, and now you see it's like tapered. Is the word you said. So I think not too bad.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you. I like it.
See you again in 3 months?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Awesome, guys.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.